I'm ready for the toss. I've got the skippers alongside me, Dwayne Smith, Darren Ganger, match referee, Austin Richards Sr. Darren, you got the coin?
Heads.
Heads is the call. Let's have a look and see what it is. Got a tail. All right, Darren, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
We're going to have a bat. I think the track looks very good. I think, all the guys are very confident, and we're looking forward to putting up a very good total on the board.
You guys have been here before. What sort of a difference does a big semi-final make?
Well, I think you get a little bit of butterflies. I think all the guys are really looking forward to getting into the final, but we know that we need to play proper cricket, and we're happy to do that today.
And Barbados are a dangerous team.
Yeah, I think they've got some good players, players who can come and turn a game on its head. But I think we've got a good experienced team, and I think the guys are looking forward to this challenge.
And what about any changes in your team?
No, we have the same team, the same winning team.
And how's the buzz?
It's very good. Some of the guys were saying, why don't we have this buzz in a test match or one day international? But the guys are keyed up. We've got a lot of support here, so we want to make Trinidad and Tobago proud.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Dwayne, had you won the toss, what would you have done?
I would have bowled. That's a good wicket, but we need to use our strength up top, and that's to get into the middle order and try to get them bowled up for a good score that we can chase.
Okay, now how's the atmosphere in the change room? It's a big match.
Well, yeah, there'll be a little butterflies, but I know these guys are tough and they can get over that. It's not a big thing for us, so we're up for it.
And the preparation?
It's been good. We had a lot of practice at home, and the guys are really behind us. We have some crowd support now too, so I guess we have to pay our supporters home and get the guys going with a win.
And the first time, of course, you guys have been in the Stanford 2020 semi.
Yeah, it's always good to be here after last year's disappointment, but the guys are really up for it and trying to go all the way.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Righto, so the news in the middle is Trinidad and Tobago have won the toss, and they're going to strike first.
Let the battle begin! First semi-final, Trinidad and Tobago and Barbados. Let's get it on!
Here's the first ball. Lendl Simmons to face Tino Best. Peter Matthews, the big Trinidad and Tobago and West Indies supporter in the crowd, talking about dot balls, how they will be so important this evening. That's the first one. And I say good evening for the first time to Pat Simcox, the former South African all-rounder.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony Cozier. And a warm welcome to all those viewers who've joined us all around the world. I know what you feel like, Trinidad, Tobago supporters, Barbados supporters. I know you're in this match. Just a little nudge towards the backward point. It'll be a single. Yes, and of course, all those wonderful supporters that just love the game all over the world, never mind whether you're supporting Barbados or Trinidad, whether you live in Miami, South Africa, or in England. Stanford 2020 is a big thing. And that's the sticky wicket, as it's known. It's the restaurant in there, the main stand, and a wonderful venue, and the beautiful lights, full house. First tournament was in 2006, very successful one, and this one proving to be even more popular.
Ben continues. This could be the first boundary. It's going to run across. It's short down there. It gets there. Not off the middle of the bat. But the first 3 overs have brought only 6 runs, and a little bit of frustration coming in there. Welcome boundary.
Well, he cleared the left leg to try and give himself room and slash drive it. It worked pretty nicely. But more importantly, he's got the boundary off the first ball of the over. Now, I've got a feeling he's looking to sweep as well.
Another one, that's too short now. He's got Ben going short. Fine shot this time from Perkins. Trinidad all of a sudden now have accelerated.
Using the maximum space. The bounce, giving himself room. Now Ben's got to say to himself, that's too short. I've got to get it fuller. Will the batsman be thinking, get down the track?
Good fielding. Skidded off the turf to Ryan Nurse at mid-off. Just wonder here with Sulwan Ben if he wouldn't prefer having the slip to a short extra cover in catching position We've seen that work before in the tournament. Now that's what we've been talking about, just a little push into the offside, field deep because of the previous shots. Now Trinidad and Tobago just getting into the swing of things.
Yeah, they're getting momentum now. They're starting to be able to rotate the strike. They're working it out. Just the adrenaline is still there. Down the leg side. Half an appeal stymied though. Ben Newler's going down leg side. No problem with that. But the batsman feel he missed out. Perkins was looking at the sweep and he tried to hit it too hard. Overhit it.
Good shot over the top, and will go all the way. 3 fours in the over, expensive. Trinidad on the way, 14 off the over, 20 without loss after 4.
In the slot it was, off stump, thrashed high and over. He gave it the kitchen sink. It was the over spinner from Ben, trying to get more bounce and a little bit of flight. Didn't work for him, but they're starting to jog along now, Trinidad and Tobago. And Barbados will need to hold on. They need to break this partnership now.
In the air, a catch for someone, gone for 6, carried all the way. Carried all the way, top edge. When it came off the bat, it looked very much as if it was going to be a catch down to Ryan Nurse at fine leg. Not a long boundary.
Well, I'm not sure he got himself well positioned. No, it was well over. It was over, but had he been on the edge of the boundary, surely he would have had a better chance. He ran in and chased it. Called 6, so the first 6 of the match. To go with the big over of 14 in the last one. So TNT now, they're rocking and rolling, and William Perkins is doing it for them. 3 fours and a 6 in 23, going along nicely. They need a wicket desperately to Barbados.
Easy single down to mid-off. You mentioned that over, which cost Ben 14. Significant statistic. In his previous 9 overs in the tournament, 2 previous matches and his first over here, he'd conceded 15 from those 9 overs. In that 1 over, 14.
Well, that tells you a story, how important he's been. And if he doesn't have a good game, what is the impact? How does that impact on the next man? Best has to strike.
Well, you said it wasn't good enough. That's the end of that. And Suleiman Ben has found a way to strike back after going for 14 in his previous over. He's picked up a wicket and he's brought some joy to his teammates and the supporters.
They're beautifully bowled, and he had his man on strike. Perkins had belted him the previous over, and Simmons has come down the track and actually yorked himself, played all over it. But mind you, the angle and the way it was bowled was impeccable. Simmons gone for 5. It's 31 for 1.
Spoke to a number of the players from both sides yesterday, and they talk about the passion back in their countries, the expectation in Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago about their teams. Certainly Barbados winning this year, and Trinidad and Tobago going one better than finalists. Derek Bishop. That's down to long on and taken. Suleiman Ben takes a catch. Derek Bishop bowled beautifully in the quarterfinals, and he started well again with his first ball.
Darren Ganga, what were you thinking? What were you thinking, skipper? First ball from a new bowler, and he tried to hit it for 6. You have a look at a couple first. You push a couple of 2s. Suleiman Ben is a very good cricketer. He's never going to drop that. Wow. They're on top. They're on top, Barbados. Celebrations all around. The skipper's gone for 4. It's 38 for 2.
quite in deep trouble, but just tottering a bit. Trinidad and Tobago 38 for 2. Some good tight bowling from Barbados, from Ben, from Best, and now from Bishop. I suppose the 3 Bs doing well. Dwayne Bravo, 4th B, has come to the crease. That's hit very well. It's gone for 6 into the Trinidad and Tobago supporters. William Perkins has been having a very good tournament.
Well, that's fair enough. He's got his eye in, and he worked the angle beautifully from around the wicket and hit with the angle, coming down into his legs, and that's a magnificent square sweep slog. Getting clear the left leg. He does that a lot so that he gets a free swing of the bat.
Derek Bishop didn't play against Dominica. Came in for the quarter-final match. William Perkins playing well, half-century in quarter-final number 4 against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 25 in the first match against St. Lucia. Trinidad and Tobago will hope to get above 150.
Now that was Dwayne Bravo's first ball, and he's a world-class all-rounder, this guy. And he wasn't going to get out first ball. Having a look, just hit through that a little early, but he's off the mark with a single. Where would they be without Perkins? He's faced the equivalent of 4 overs, and he's got 34 of the 46 runs. This is the last ball of the 9th. Oh, that's a shocker. That's gone for 6. And it should have gone for 6. He's lost it in the delivery, I think, and dragged it down short. 52 for 2. So look at that. Yeah, that's what we call a long hop, folks. And that deserves to be hit for 6. Very poor delivery. Just dragged it down early, and away it goes.
The beauty of that shot, the beauty of it is not only in the timing and the ease, but long off has just moved into a mid-off position, and Bravo sensed it and capitalized.
Oh, this is sweet. This is so sweet. Look at the timing and the grace. It's gone probably about 90 meters, folks. Look at that, straight through the line of the ball. That is beautiful.
Over the top, cries of catch it,
Yes!
and another one.
Yes!
So there you
That's
go.
what I'm talking about, Mikey.
Okay, got you, Ryan. Thank you very much. Talk us through the celebration. Good catch down in the deep again. Sullivan, Ben, fine pair of hands, Ryan. So the celebrations have started from Barbadians out there. They really are keeping tabs on Trinidad and Tobago at this stage. It's another wicket. There's a huge celebration. Ryan Hines was telling us that he's very, very pleased with proceedings. That's what he was looking for. And Perkins now goes for 43, 66 for 3.
Just let it pass him, but he deflected it, and I got the impression that he was looking for a run out with the batsman out of his ground. Good shot, good straight hit for 4. That's an excellent shot by Dwayne Bravo. We've seen him hit down the ground really well so far. 80 for 3, 7 overs remain.
Well, long on was pretty wide here. Bravo just hitting straight, as he's done before, and he's hit it hard enough that long off didn't have a chance. Nice extension through the ball, and 4 more.
Thirteen overs gone, 80 for 3 at the moment. A partnership is certainly needed in the middle. Dwayne Bravo's there, not out on 20 at this stage, and seems to be striking the ball quite well. He's got a bit of support in the crowd as well. I've got to tell you that the Trini supporters, the Trinidad and Tobago supporters, have been colourful but a little bit quiet at the moment. Are you a little bit worried about proceedings right now?
Not really, because win, lose or draw, I am supporting my team. That's how Trinidadians play.
Okay, well, hang on. There's some action in the middle. Just as that happens, disappointment from the batsman. Let's go back and join our commentators for this. We'll come back shortly.
Yeah, the batsman out is the dangerous Kyron Pollard. To the naked eye, it looked out. He got inside of his wicket, went right across it, and Hawkeye reckons it would hit between middle and leg, at the top of middle and leg. It looked out from the naked eye. Flick, beautifully flicked away. That is so typical of Dwayne Bravo, so typical. I don't think it would take a rocket scientist to say that he's the key man here. He's got 28, second six now.
He just whips this away. Great wrists and timing. Takes it from outside off stump. And just flicks those wrists. It's not an easy shot to play.
Another wide. This could well be the first and last over from Nurse here. Captain Dwayne Smith hasn't bowled yet. We've had Best, Ben, Bishop, Springer, and it could well be one over from Nurse. Yeah, the captain looking a little bit concerned now. Dwayne Smith. Yeah, could well be the last over. Outside edge, short, wide. Useful over here for Trinidad and Tobago. Very useful. Raises 100. 5 overs and 1 ball to go.
Well, this was just an edge. Tino Best, no chance at all to get to this. Not a good over from Ryan Nurse, and he's still got 1 ball to go. 100 comes up for Trinidad and Tobago.
Now, will they try for a second? Yes, they will. Time enough. 18 off the over, and from a run rate which was just about 6 and over, just under, it's gone up to 6.8 off that over. 102 for 4, 5 overs remain.
With the business end now, 5 overs remaining this innings, 102 for 4 it is. 15 overs gone, the run rate is 6.8. And clearly the danger man is Dwayne Bravo, who's on 34 off just 22 balls. Strike rate of 154 at the moment. That's in the air, and it should be taken. It is taken. Another wicket. Barbados just keep heading back. Trinidad and Tobago just getting wickets at the right time. And it's not surprising that Dwayne Smith, the captain, is very happy with proceedings out there. Just trying to flick that one away. Short delivery. Just trying to flick it away. And plenty of time to settle underneath it. So there's another wicket. And Trinidad are just being pegged. So Ramden goes for 6. It's now 102 for 5.
Bravo on 39 from 28 balls. And still want to get up to that 140 mark if possible, TNT. Now is this out? It's taken! Taken! The catching has been good. Jonathan Carter takes the catch. And after Ryan Nurse has been dispensed with, Ryan Hines, his replacement, has made the breakthrough. And it's Bravo gone. That's huge.
This is a great catch. That's his plan there, is to fire into the pads of the batsman. Look how quickly that's gone, and it nearly got through him to the side. Got his hand behind the ball. That's brilliantly taken. Wonderful catch, and my God, that's Bravo gone for 39. It's 110 for 6.
Nelson on the board, 111 for 6, 3 overs remaining. This is the business end. So far, Barbados have been all over Trinidad and Tobago, and they'll be very, very pleased with proceedings. It's the skipper who's about to start his second. He's picked up a wicket as well, 1 for 6 off 1 over. Ryan Hines, who we've been chatting to, has got 1 for 3. And Ryan Hines does the fielding there. Ryan, can you hear me?
Yes, mate.
Just a matter, I guess, of giving the ball to the right man to get rid of the danger man.
But myself, I got Bravo out about 8 or 9 times.
Okay. Righto, so there's a bit of history there, which is nice.
Definitely.
Okay. Righto, Ryan, what's the chat amongst your boys? What target are you trying to keep them down to?
Under 140 would be brilliant.
Okay. Skipper again. What do you think? I mean, one of the things about 2020 cricket is the mental frame of mind, okay? And it's a mental game, this. What do you think the mental frame of mind is of the Trinidad and Tobago batsmen right now?
Obviously, 3 overs left. They were looking to get as much runs as possible on the things.
Nice puffing, Ryan. That's high. Ryan's underneath it. The keeper does the right thing and calls. More celebrations for Ryan Hines. It's another wicket. Gee, Ryan, just tell us about the feeling there in that huddle.
The wicket keeper called early and I just moved out the way. Good communication.
It's exactly what should be happening with a man with the mitts. He does the calling, any sky balls. The ball in the dark sky, it's often difficult to judge. You can see there, Ryan was settling, heard the call. The keeper snaffled it, and another wicket down, and there's smiles all around. So Barbados are doing a great job tonight. There's Dave Mohammed, he goes for just a couple, and it's 112 for 7 now.
And the tone was set, Bruce. I think the tone set by Ben and Best up at top.
Exactly. I think they're a very good opening bowling combination. And interesting also how well Trinidad and Tobago, the batsmen, have picked out the fielders in the deep for these catches tonight. These guys, 3 of them haven't had to move. And bowled him! Oh, that's 8 for.
They're enjoying it. They are enjoying it, Barbados. Just look at the Trinidad and Tobago supporters. They're stunned. Dwayne Smith is a clever bowler. Started out as a batsman who could bowl a bit at international level. His bowling has superseded his batting. And a perfect yorker at the end of the innings. You bowl straight, you bowl full. There's a subtle variation in between, and it gives the fans something to cheer about. 2 overs left, 115 for 8.
Down, it's a perfect time.